Okay, who would have thought we were getting an explosive start of the year when it comes to games? Not just that, but this channel focuses on games. So yesterday they announced the two Ninja Gaiden games in addition to another one that was already announced like a couple months ago. So we're getting three Ninja Gaiden games this year. So let's talk about the Ninja Gaiden games first, and then I'll touch on Doom, Dark Ages as well. Because I don't think it's worth making two separate videos, but let me know if you would like to have different videos for different topics, or if you prefer one video talking about all the topics when there's more than one argument, one discussion, then that I have to focus on, like in this video. I'm asking to the subscribers and to people who maybe watch the channel occasionally. But yeah, let's start with Ninja Gaiden Black 2, which is pretty much, sucks to say, it's Sigma 2 remade or remastered in Unreal Engine 5. I mean, honestly, I have to say I'm a bit disappointed because when I saw the trailer, I expected Ninja Gaiden 2, the original version, like that game as a base, just enhanced. But now, sadly, this is just Sigma 2 again. Because sadly, nowadays, the standard versions for the first two games are the Sigma ones, for whatever reason. I don't know if they lost the source code of the other two, or they have decided that since Itagaki worked on them, they don't want to touch them again. I don't know, but it sucks, honestly. Because in my opinion, Ninja Gaiden Black and Ninja Gaiden 2 Vanilla are better games than their Sigma counterparts. But I mean, yeah, it's pretty much Sigma 2 with the gore, with the blood. So it's I wanted to try it on Game Pass, but sadly the code I have doesn't work because I already used one of the codes to try Game Pass before, and those codes work only if you are a first-time subscriber. So I can't even try this unless I buy it, which I don't feel like spending a full price for Sigma 2 again after I bought Vanilla 2 and Sigma 2. So I don't know. I'll try to see if I can find it at a decent price, but I don't know. But like I said, I'm kind of disappointed because also if you call the game Ninja Gaiden Black 2, you do it for a precise reason, because the Black moniker entails that this is the definitive version of the game. Like Ninja Gaiden Black was the definitive version of Ninja Gaiden 1. So you're using the Black moniker for an inferior version of Ninja Gaiden 2. So I don't know. I mean, it's still an okay game. It's a fun game. I'm just disappointed because I was expecting like the vanilla enhanced version, but no. I mean, it's still a positive. It's still Ninja Gaiden 2. It's still a good game. So I'm not gonna complain too much. It's still a good news. Now, Ninja Gaiden 4 is being developed by Team Ninja and Platinum, which is interesting because I always wanted Platinum to work on a ninja game. I actually wanted, back in the day, I even asked Kamiya on Twitter, I remember, if he would like to work on Shinobi. Because back then, when I did, Platinum was working strictly with Sega. So I said, would you like to develop Shinobi? And he said, from what I remember, wasn't really a fan of the idea. So, but yeah. So, I mean, from the trailer, there's not much you can tell for now, the game is coming out this year, fall this year, and there are two protagonists, Ryu, of course, and another new one. The new protagonist gives me Raiden vibes from Metal Gear Rising, but this is the type. Honestly, I can't say too much because this is the type of game you have to play to see how good it is. With a game this complex, you can't just judge it from the footage. You need to actually try it. The only thing I can say is that I don't like the art style they're going with. It looks too, I don't know, too uninspired, too clean, too technological. But we'll see. As long as the gameplay is good. And the thing is with the Team Ninja and Platinum that they are pretty much completely different teams to what they were 10 years ago when they last worked on Metal Gear Rising and Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge, which was already, in my opinion, a bit underwhelming compared to Ninja Gaiden 2. But so we're facing this situation where these teams are pretty much unproven when it comes to making fast action ninja games, because like Team Ninja has been doing for the most part Neo games, I think, in the last years, or whatever else they've made, I don't know. And Platinum, a lot of people have left, like Kamiya left. The last big departure was Kamiya. Other people too. So I think even the director of Metal Gear Rising left as well. So I don't know. They still are probably good at making action games, but we'll see. I mean, the trailer doesn't look bad. It looks like it's gonna be an interesting game. So we'll see. Can't say too much in terms of gameplay. I'm just happy that these games have been announced finally, like this series has returned, because it definitely sucked that a series like this one, which is one of my favorite series, Ninja Gaiden Black 1 is one of my favorite games of all time. Ninja Gaiden 1, like the reboot, I mean. So I'm definitely happy that the series is a thing again. And hopefully it stays that way. Hopefully people appreciate it and everything. Now, when it comes to Doom, Dark Ages, I mean, what they have shown seems like a very interesting concept. The game seems to be very focused on ground combat. So kind of like the classic Dooms in that sense, which is a positive in my opinion. Everything looks good so far. The combat itself, the graphics, the enemies, the weapons as well. There's a parry as well, which is gonna be interesting because parries and FPSs, definitely an interesting mix. So we'll see how everything plays. The only thing I'm not convinced on are the mech fights, which I don't know. They seem like they're gonna be kind of a gimmick. And the dragon, the flying dragon as well. I don't know, honestly. I'm not convinced about those two things. We'll see how they go, but like the core of the gameplay, so the shooting part and the combat in general seem pretty solid from the videos. So like I've seen a couple of interesting mechanics already. So I'm satisfied when it comes to Dark Ages in that sense. So, I mean, it's been, like I said, an interesting start of the year. So when it comes to games, this year is already shaping up to be better than last year and even 2023 probably. At least when it comes to my taste in games, because I like gamey games. I like games that don't pretend to be movies but are proud to be games. So Ninja Gaiden and Doom have always been games for the most part that are bar a few exceptions because they've had their slight thirds as well in their legacy, but for the most part there have been two series that don't shy away from their video game arcade roots. So I'm very glad they are a thing, and I'm very glad that this year we're getting next installments in these two great series. So let me know your thoughts as well, what you think, what you like about these games, and everything else you want to talk about in regards to these two games. And as far as the rest, I'll catch you in the next video, and I wish you a happy weekend. So catch you soon, guys, and bye bye.